Today's our day off. I don't usually go out and socialize, but I have a lot of errands to do today, and errands are really sad to do alone. So, hang out with Travis and myself. Gonna go get new glasses because these ones are old as fuck. And lastly, gonna get a haircut. Still a bowl cut though, just a trim.
So this week, you coached TLA. Tell me how that was.
Actually, that was my day off. I didn't need to do that, but like I wanna see the games like out of game, because when I play League of Legends, I can't really watch my games like objectively. Like after game, I just talk with players like, why you do that? Maybe this time you have to call this, blah blah blah. Like I could understand our coach's side, like why our coach asked me to talk more, why communicate is more important. So that day was really good for me to understand our coach's side.
Solo queue is the least problem, I think, on this.
Your belief in solo queue has just ebbed and flowed conveniently with how much you want to solo queue throughout the years. This is what I've noticed.
There's value in playing solo queue if you don't know how to play your champions or you don't have good mechanics.
Like how to flash.
That's a good one, Travis.
Slow motion, but just the shot of like the level. This, ready?
What is all this shit? Vegetables suck.
But good thing is like Cody always know when to avoid, like when to not farm, you know.
He avoids like kings.
He just lets support go.
He doesn't die too easily.
Yeah, because he had you. You lead lane every game, right?
Yeah. he practiced it.
Olleh's like, I hate laning with Cody, son. I'm out of here.
Do you think you'd ever want to be a coach?
I can be maybe good coach, because it's like if I leave you, I don't blame people. Like I'm gonna just suggest, I'm gonna tell them better idea, and maybe I can get angry one day, but I'm not the person who can angry to other people. So yeah, I think my players will be comfortable to work with me.
What place are you guys at right now? Not yet.
Force? What? For the meme?
Yeah, what words?
Well, I thought that was a joke.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This is amazing. It's dairy-free dark chocolate sorbet. Probably redundant to say dairy-free, but it's so good.
It wasn't as sweet as the moment.
Wow. Insane. How am I gonna do this? We gotta go. I have no idea what I'm doing. I look like Rain over it. This is huge. This is the biggest glasses I've ever worn. I kind of like this. I actually like this. It makes me feel like a fucking wizard. Like I'm not a Harry Potter. Are these options? Oh no. I'm good.
stand on that side. Yeah, on that side.
Or actually,
No,
yeah.
you're gonna be over.
No, you remember you.
Stay with me. No, stay with me. Stay with me.
Can you guys just push back this up?
Yes. Just stay with me. Stay behind.
The vision for this started in 2015. We tried to figure out, do we have the resources to do a facility in 2015? Do we have the resources to do one in 2016?
My W range is not.
Today, all these executives are coming over for the Alienware Training Facility grand opening. I met some Alienware Chinese executives, and they're actually pretty cool. They're like, businessmen, middle-aged, maybe like in their late 30s or 40s, and they're really nice. They're really cool, and they're telling me that I have a lot of fans in China and stuff. It's like, I had no idea. Like, I'm so shocked that like these guys even know anything about League. I'm kind of scared of meeting more because they kind of spoiled me, but the first ones I met were really cool. I fucking lost. Thanks a lot, guys. I lost. I didn't slay the Spire. Got the video.
Guys, this is a brain. Brain.
Hey, can you see what's the mutual thing?
Wait, can we see the rest of this fight?
Impact.
What?
What day is today?
It's my birthday and your birthday too. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tim Dunn. Happy birthday to you.
Hey! You gotta watch it, not that.
Okay, so we cut? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
We can
Yeah.
We can 5v5.
You want our team versus your team? Dude, Fortnite? No, we need like Overwatch.
Or Battleground.
Let's play Overwatch. Our team versus your team.
I can play other games too, but I love League of Legends, so I just play League of Legends.
We're about to open the first ever esports gaming facility in North America, period, the end of story. So let's get this ribbon cut.
I never liked champagne.
Wow, Jake. Calm down, bro. Jake, calm down.
Jake.
I like it.
Dylan.
Vicky, you don't like it?
Oh.
Try. Just
I don't. It tastes like grape juice gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's like.
That song?
Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. Okay, Caitlin could live it. That happened. Agree. Alright, you'd save me right there and die, right?
This time, if I just push myself, you will say, what? What are you doing?
Yeah, actually.
What was it?
No, I could be dead, honestly.
Yeah,
I think Caitlin might be dead 100%.
Going into week 8, we had to face TSM and Clutch Gaming. This weekend, in my opinion, was probably the most important weekend of this entire season. You can argue that every weekend is important, but I think for the sake of making playoffs, I think this was the most important week. The team had been kind of on a little bit of a high because we had Jared Tendler come in the previous week to kind of help us out. And so the guys were feeling, I think, pretty good because we had put a lot of work into play. We'd been practicing an immense amount of hours, and I feel like we've been developing a lot. So going into the week, we didn't really have any concerns. But it was once we got into the TSM match that just things weren't clicking.
Just focus and then just don't be nervous and be decisive.
Liquid on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Liquid Zyrene. It's
time to get excited. If you weren't already.
I was already excited.
Let's go. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Selecting blue stat, it's TSM. Hear that crowd in the top lane. Hansa. In the jungle, Mike Young. Mid laner Bjergsen. The bot Sven. His support Xmithie. And their coach Som.
Well, I mean, I'm no shouty pastry time Australian man. Still facing them on the red side, it's Team Liquid.
Cleanses it off, and now Mike Young is going to try and chase them down. He needs to secure a kill. He flashes in. He wants Olleh. The red buff ticking down. Not enough. Sven flash order. He is going to grab it.
Is he going to go ahead and sacrifice himself?
Gotta be careful. Xmithie again waiting. Just
is he going to go in?
Be patient. Oh no, it's the smite over to Mike Young. Able to get it. Now Impact trying to find a team.
I'm here. No, too far. No. Rise is going to come.
Yeah, but we're all going to be here.
Lantern. Okay. TP you can buy hidden wall.
Let's
TP banner. Don't kick the banner.
That's it.
Will protect his team to take it down. The Nexus will be claimed by TSM as they take down Liquid in the rematch.
Okay, guys. What's happening? In the team.
What do you guys think happened?
We killed top and Rise Wood. Just one trade. It's fine. Dead.
We drafted and we practiced the whole week, playing through bot side. We played Varus Thresh into Ezreal Braum. We said it multiple times. We're gonna play through bot side. In game, even we said it too. And we lost first turret. We gave him first turret for free. The fuck is going on, guys?
I mean, that time I say like they're gonna die bot, and then.
I mean,
even before.
Even before?
Yeah. We lost turret.
I mean,
from my perspective, I called that Olaf was gonna be faster because Skarner was catching.
Honestly, all that makes a really good bot lane is synergy.
If both you has really good synergy, they like it's not 1 + 1 is 2. It's like 1 + 1 can be more than 2, like 3 or 4.
I think a good duo just covers for each other's weaknesses really well. I think you just communicate well with each other. You always know what the other person's thinking, and you're always thinking about like, oh, how can I help my duo partner? After you do that for a while, you eventually you're like the same person in game. You have like the same mind.
So what really separates one bot lane from another? It's just the amount of time that they put in to each other outside of the game. We took time after that TSM match to reflect over what was going wrong.
Well, we came back to the facility at maybe like 6 or 7, and we didn't finish our meetings until like midnight. Everyone was extremely tired and kind of out of it, but like we did a draft meeting, and this was like the first time where the players sat down with the coach and like we meticulously went over every possible draft.
Draft matters more now than at any point, I think, in League of Legends history. And I think this patch, particularly 8.4, is very much a win-lane-win game.
During the meeting, people were like falling asleep and trolling and stuff, and I just told them like, yo, I know you guys are tired, but I think this is really important, and it shows how bad we are at drafting when it takes us this long to do one game.
On stage, we play really like scary. Like if we believe in each other, we don't need to be afraid of enemy. We don't need to be afraid.
All right, Mark, let's talk about this last guy here, Olleh. He was a front runner for MVP conversations last year, and yet seems to be struggling quite a bit this time around.
I think this pains all of us to put him down this low, but when you look at his impact in games, look at the stats, there's really not much that you can do to praise him compared to who he was last split. There's clearly synergy issues between him and Doublelift. They, instead of amplifying each other and really improving and unlocking each other, it seems like there's a bit of synergy issues between them holding Olleh's playmaking down.
Hello and welcome back for Game 3, where Clutch Gaming face off against Team Liquid, a team many just assumed would be in that top 2. They're still looking to secure that playoff spot.
The playoff race is underway, and everybody's looking to finish as quickly as possible.
We can just kill. I can TP too. I can TP too.
No. Seconds, please. Not the turret on impact. That goes to Pobelter. A quick lockdown. And Hakuo goes in and out.
When someone say, hey, let's go. And then at the moment, someone was saying no to our call.
They can be in here. This is so dangerous.
I ping Peter.
Okay,
Peter, pre. Chogas recall.
Alright.
Alright, let's chill, guys.
The person who made the call keeps saying, no, we gonna do it. So you just come. Don't say no.
I think like one thing that was really important was like Impact said, every play has risk.
Get out.
Let's burn this.
I'm not TPing. I'm not TPing.
Back. Yeah, just back. I'm gonna flash out. Just run.
Nice. Really nice. Olleh, nice call, dude.
You know, that kind of goes to show that we can't always go for the no risk play. Sometimes those just don't exist. You have to take a risk.
Team Liquid showing poise in the late game. They forced Clutch Gaming into a lose-lose situation, and they're able to clean up afterwards. That is going to be the game.
Team Liquid needing every win.
The last week, if you go 2-0, it's a huge momentum boost for your team. You feel like you can really play to your strengths, and you don't feel fear of your weaknesses anymore. You like can really understand like, oh, this is the way our team operates. Like that's a play style that's suitable for our team.
In order for us to make playoffs at this point, basically destiny's in our own hands. If we win just one more game, we're in. We play Optic next week and we play C9 next week. Obviously out of those two, Optic looks like the win there, but you can never count that as a win. Like look back, like we didn't think that CLG would be a loss for us. We didn't think Golden Guardians would be a loss for us, but we ended up losing to those anyway. So we can't take any of those matches for granted. I almost don't want to say it because like everyone's been saying like, oh, just wait for playoffs, right? We're gonna make it to playoffs and we'll be fine. That's absolutely the case. Come a best of 3, no team can touch us.